Did you know in the time it takes to sneeze or blink, an airbag can be deployed and ready to save someone's life in a car crash? Airbags have pros and cons of being involved in a car crash. Today I'm going to inform you on what an airbag is and why it was invented, what the airbag is made of, and how you can prevent a child and adult from being hurt from the airbag in case of a car crash. When I was 7 years old, I was in the front end of a car crash, which caused me to fly from the back seat to the front. Luckily, my brother caught my hood to prevent me from flying out the window. If you are the owner of an automobile, you notice there are airbags placed in numerous places of your car. If my mom's car had been newer, they would have deployed in time that I was flying. I wonder what may have happened to me if this were the case. So I decided to study the development of airbags. To begin with, what I researched what the airbag was and who invented it. Webster's New World Dictionary: an airbag is simply a bag that inflates instantly within an automobile in a collision to protect riders from being flown forward. Innovative.net states that a sensor and safety system invented by Alan Breed in 1968 was thought to be the first electric airbag. At Helium.com in 2009, Steve Martin's article of the airbag history stated in 1951 that John Hendrick and his family were in a car crash from a deer crossing. None of them got hurt, but it inspired Hendrick to sign up for the airbag patent to save lives. It was not created as a replacement for the seatbelt, however. Now that we know what an airbag is and who invented it, let's see what the airbag is made out of. According to Autoliv.com, the airbag is made of 4 main parts. The inflator, which produces sufficient gas to inflate the folded bag, the cushion, and the housing unit stores the folded bag and the inflator. The cover opens as the cushion inflates. Typically, there are 2 kinds of airbags, both inflating up to 200 mph speeds. Frontal is the advanced and automatically sensors the pressure needed for the airbag to inflate. After reviewing what the airbag is made out of, we're going to take a look at how to save a child and adult from the airbag in a car crash. According to DMV.com, airbags have saved over 1,040 lives in the year of 1998 by keeping babies facing backwards in car seats and toddlers and young children facing forward with seatbelt on properly can also save lives. But however, it should not be on the lap. It should only be on the lap and not the shoulder part. And this information is from plantation.org. I've informed you today on what an airbag is and who invented it, what an airbag is made out of, and how to keep children and adults safe from being in airbags in the scenario of a car crash. Now that we know what airbags have pros and cons in being involved in a car crash, with me being in the wreck when I was 7 years old, if an airbag was deployed, it may have caused me to have a broken neck or even death depending on the speed I was going. Because it didn't have a sensor of who it would have been hitting because I didn't properly have my seatbelt on as a 7-year-old. Thank you for letting me give you this speech.